Hello students, I am Jitendra Kumar Yadav and today we are going to cover lists in HTML. So list. The HTML list is used for listing information which are clearly associated with each other. Lists are used all the time on the website for navigation menus, product features, etc. Now types. Normally in HTML, there are three types of lists. One is unordered, second is ordered, third one is description list. We will cover one more type, that is nested list, at the end. So first list, that is unordered or bulleted list. So a collection of related list items that have no special order or sequence is called unordered or bulleted list. It is created by using HTML UL tag. Each item in the list is defined with li tag. We can say UL stands for unordered list, li list item. It has an attribute type to specify the type of bullet. Disk is the default bullet. Other bullets are circle, square. So let's have an example for the same. Here we have some codes: UL, li mango, li lychee, li jackfruit, and li banana, and a closing UL tag. So the time when we will run this set of code in our browser, then it will generate an output like sum of fruits, mango, lychee, jackfruit, in this format. So these dots or solid disks, this will be called bullets. One more thing is there, closing of li means at the end of every list item we are using the closing tag of li. That is optional, we can ignore them. Next, ordered or numbered list. So it is used to present the things in a sequence instead of bullets. OL tag, ordered list tag, is used to create ordered list. Each item in the list is defined with li tag. It has two attributes. One is start and there is type. Start specifies the starting value for a list and type specifies the type of list value. It can be numeric 1, alphabet in upper order, capital A, capital B, capital C, or in lower cases small a, small b, small c, in Roman numeral I, double I, we can say 1, 2, 3, 4, or in uppercase Roman letters 1, 2, 3, 4. So the numeric value for the list 1, 2, 3 is the default type. If we are not mentioning any type, it will come with 1, 2, 3 as the counting values. Let's have the example. We have some set of codes for ordered list. So the time when we will run this set of code, OL, li cricket, li football, li hockey, li tennis, and the closing of UL tag, it will generate an output like 1, 2, 3, 4, cricket, football, hockey, tennis. Again, the closing of li tag is optional, we can ignore it. Now the final type, that is description list. So it is a list of terms with a description of each term. The DL tag defines the description list. The DT tag defines the term heading and the DD tag describes each term. DL can be expressed as description list, DT description term, and DD description definition. So let us go with an example. So it starts with the DL, DT HTML, DD hypertext markup language, DT CSS, DD cascading style sheet, DT JS, DD it stands for JavaScript, and closing of DL. So the time when we will execute this set of code, it will generate an output like this. So all the things what we are describing or what we are discussing right now will be demonstrated at the end of this video practically by using the notepad and web browser. So one more list as per the description or the declaration, the nested list. So list inside list is called nested list. So that the time when we will create a list inside another list, then that list will be called nested list. One list can be nested inside another list. So let us have an example for better understanding. So dear student, as you can see, we have a list of animals and birds, in fact living things, list of living things where numeric or numbered list is there. Inside the numbered list there is a unordered list with a square, and inside the unordered list we have again ordered list. So this set of list will be called nested list. As you can see, inside one list there are two other lists available. So this set of list will be called nested list. And the coding of the nested list is little complicated. More attention is required at the time when it is being coded. So for the time being, just have a view, have a look. Later on during the demonstration we will cover in a very detailed manner. Hello students, so let us start the practical demonstration with unordered list. So we have a set of code here. Since we are to create unordered list, so we have used UL tag, and to include the items, list items, we have used li tag. Here this tag is optional, the closing of li tag is optional. If we are using, then also no problem. If not using the closing of li, then also it will work. So let us start executing this. First of all we will save it. We will save it by any name, but there must be an extension htm or html. So we have saved. Now let us see, is it working? So if it is not getting the browser's symbol, browser's icon, then no problem, right click on it and open it with Firefox or any other browser, whatever or whichever you have installed in the machine. As you can see, the code is creating an unordered list with a disks, solid disks, where all the items are listed. So this is how unordered list works. Now coming back to the code, and this time we will try to create ordered list. And for ordered list, before coming to the ordered list, let us have some more features about unordered list. Suppose you want squares, then we have to use the attribute of ul tag, and that attribute is type. We will write here square. Suppose we want square as the bullet, then we will use type is equals to square. Save this, and now we will execute, or in fact refresh again, and we are getting a square. Similarly, if a user is looking for circle, then he can write circle. As we all know, the HTML is not a case sensitive language. You can write any tag capital in uppercase or in lowercase, no problem, it will work. So circle, either I am starting with this capital C or small c, no problem, it will work. Na? So let us save this. We have saved. Now let's see, is it working or not? So it is working. So this is all about unordered list. Now let us have ordered list. So ordered list, to implement the ordered list, we have a tag that is OL tag. As of UL, it must have the starting and ending. The items will be implemented or included very similar to UL tag or unordered list. So let us see, is it creating any numbered or ordered list? So save this. We are saving this with any other name, this time b.html. If the extension is not properly implemented or written, it won't work. So we have saved very successfully, very nicely. Let us execute this. The time when this code is executed, as we can see, it is creating numbered list starting from 1 and 2 and 3 and so on. So sometimes user doesn't want to have 1 2 3. In place of 1 2 3, a user may seek or may wish to have ABCD. So in that case, we need to change the type of numbered list or the type value of the numbered list by A. Suppose we want ABCD as the type value, then we will use here A. Save this and now execute. As you can see, it is creating a numbered list where the list value is A, B, C, D and so on. Similarly, if Roman value is needed, then we will write here I. Save this and now refresh, you will get 1 2 3. So this is how numbered list is implemented. But sometimes the list has to be started from some random value. As we know, this numeric value is the default value, then also we are writing type is equals to 1. Suppose the list has to be started from 11 or from 10 or from 8, not from 1, then we will write start is equals to, suppose we have to start from 6, then we will write 6. Suppose we have to start from 10, then we will write 10. If 11, then 11. So we want to have a list, an ordered list, numbered list, where the type value has to be started from 11. So save this and let us see, is it working? Is the list is coming from a value 11? So yes, the list is getting started from 11, 12, 13 and so on, it is going. Similarly, if we are using capital A and we want to have the list to be started from the 7th character in the type value, save this and the list will start from the 7th character on alphabet. As it is G, so it starts from G, H, I and so on. This is ordered list. Now description list. To implement the description list, we need to code a little more. So I'll pause the video till then. So here is the code for description list. As you can see, we have DL tag, description list tag, for creating description list. Inside this tag there are two more tags which are used. One is DT and there is DD. DT definition term and DD data definition or description definition or definition of description tag, we can say. So here we are going to create a list or description list, which is the name of the fruits, types of fruits, where inside a type of fruit it has its definitions or some details. So let us observe by executing this. First of all, we will save this. We will save this. Let us have some other name. List.html. So we have saved this. Let us see DD list. Look, so it is a list of terms with their definitions. Here green fruits, its definition, yellow fruits, its definition, red fruits, its definition. So this is how the description list is created using DL tag, DT tag and DD tags. Now we will start our last list, that is nested list. So nested lists are the lists which are kept inside another list. Means it is a list inside a list. One list is kept inside another list. That's why it is called nested list. So let us develop the code for nested list. So nested list is a little complicated. So we will learn this nested list in phases. So first of all, I am creating an ordered list using OL tag with just two items, green and yellow. So first of all, we will save this. Nested list.html. So we have saved. Let us see. So the time when this code is executed, it is showing just an ordered list, that is fruits with two values, green and yellow. Now we will try to make this a nested list. So inside green we need an unordered list with two list items. So inside this we will create another list, that is UL, and inside this UL we will insert some items like mangoes are green, then guava. Similarly, we can insert a number of items, but for the time being we are using just two items. Now yellow, this tag has to be closed. So UL tag has been closed. So we have to observe the code in phases. So first of all, we will save this and now refresh. As you can see, we have a list that is ordered list, that is having two elements or two items, list items. One is green, another is yellow. Inside green we have another list that is unordered list with two values, mango and guava. So this is called nested list. Similarly, we can add content to the second item, that is yellow, but I think this is enough to understand. I have used spaces in between the tags, so this is a convention, it must be followed to remove the ambiguity and to have a better understanding. Whenever some other list is being implemented inside a list, then the tags must be separated with indent. The indentation helps to understand the blocks of one statement or one line in comparison to others. So we must have the indentation during creating lists. So that's it for today. Hope you understood everything. If you are facing any type of problems regarding the above topics, your queries are welcomed. Try to put your queries at the school website. So till then, thank you. Stay home, stay safe.